It's time for the Racer Report with head coach Chris Hatcher. Coming up on today's show, we'll take a look at the season opener as the Racers played at Louisville, and a big night for Mike Harris, leading the Racers with 116 yards in rushing. Also today, defensive improvement. The Racers played great defense against the Cardinals. We'll also go tailgating with the Racer fans at Papa John's Cardinal Stadium and look ahead to week 2 as the Racers travel to Mississippi Valley State. The Racer Report begins right now. And that will take us to game number 2, Saturday down in Itta Bena, Mississippi. The Racers against Mississippi Valley State. It's a 4 p.m. kickoff down in Mississippi, and it will be the first broadcast on the Racer Television Network. And we'll tell you a little bit more later on where you can see that game Saturday as the Racers hit the road again in this 2011 season. We're here at Stewart Stadium with head coach Chris Hatcher on the Racer Report. And we're going to wrap up the first game of the season, a 21-9 loss to Louisville last Thursday. Get ready for Saturday's game in Mississippi Valley. Coach, great to get the season kicked off. Your initial thoughts on Thursday night?
Dave, I was extremely pleased with the effort that our guys showed. We talked about it earlier before the taping. First game of the college season, what great publicity for Murray State and our football program. I think one interesting point is it's amazing how the perception of our program's changed in one short year. Everybody's upset we didn't win the game, and who would have thought that the way the program, 13 wins in 5 years before we arrived and things of that nature. So that's a great compliment to the hard work of our staff and players. We played well for 3 quarters. The first quarter kind of got us a little bit, but all in all, not a bad day against a Big East opponent, other than that we're disappointed that the outcome wasn't what we really wanted and expected. Well,
we are going to roll the highlights and take a look at the first half at Papa John's Cardinal Stadium as the Racers not only started their season, Coach, but this was the actual first kickoff of any game of the 2011 season, and the Racers returned it. That was an exciting moment right there.
It was, and what a great atmosphere for our boys to be able to play in. As you can see, Pat Robertson brings it out of the end zone, but we come out right out of the gates, and we wanted to get Mike Harris involved. We felt like that we were going to have to be able to run the ball consistently in this game to have any success, and I thought that our offensive line did a good job pretty much all night pass blocking and run blocking. And again, you can see Mike Harris on the zone play. And then this was the first down of the season. Casey Brockman keeps it on the quarterback draw. But one thing that plagued us early, Dave, is we were inconsistent in our short passing game. We're forced to punt here. A little rugby kick, sprinted out of the pocket, changed the block point. And then one thing you can't see is Dontrell Johnson, Dwayne Brady down there on the tackle, and actually Dontrell hurt his ankle on that play, and he was out for the rest of the game.
Did play the rest of the night. So we go to Louisville's first drive, and one thing the Racers' defense was able to do, Coach, was force some turnovers in this game.
Defense played outstanding. They forced 4 turnovers. Unfortunately, here we stop them. They fake a punt. I tell you, a good fake's hard to stop.
It sure really is.
Great job by Darian Skinner, 23, cornerback out of Tampa, Florida. And then I believe that Richard Beers out of Arizona, the senior defensive end, recovers the fumble to stop their first threat.
So the Racers go back on offense. Casey Brockman was 17 out of 34. And he wasn't quite as sharp as we know he's going to be.
Well, we dropped some balls, and plus, their defense is pretty good. But we're just missing easy passes here, so we're forced to punt again. And again, I thought that Keenan really punted the ball well.
8 punts, 42 and a half.
Way too many punts, but a
right.
Good average. But we did a good job of placing them in the proper spots. But again, overall in the evening, our defense golly, Dave, they played outstanding. We were plagued by poor field position, but you could see our guys really hustling around.
Now Stein was the starter at quarterback for Louisville. They've had a camp where they were trying to decide and actually played all their quarterbacks, but seems like he's the guy. And then Stein hits Radcliffe for the touchdown. First score of the game to make it 7-0, 5:10 to go in the first quarter. And when you get a team driving on you like that and they start getting some momentum, hard to stop them.
Yeah, and they converted 2 third-down plays in a row there. One of them on a very hard route to stop, an old jerk route on the goal line. But we played well at that drive. But again, offensively, just couldn't get anything going. And then here we dropped the snap on the punt, put ourselves in a bad position, and then Louisville capitalizes with a run-off tackle. We're in man coverage and don't get the ball spilled back inside. So we're down 14-0 late in the first quarter, Dave.
Yeah, and the Racers were reeling here a little bit. This with under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter, so the Racers have to punt it out of there again. And good coverage on the punt again.
Good coverage. Dwayne Brady was down there, and then Hannibal Buford had a great night covering kicks as well. But we go to the second quarter.
What about this play here? This is Jeremy Wright for Louisville, man, moving the entire pile there.
Yeah, but we had a lot of guys around the ball, and then all of a sudden, this is they break contain. We have a good blitz, get a few guys free, and we're there to make the play, Dave, on the touchdown. But they make the play a little better than we do. So we're down 21-0. Got a great drive going.
And Bronco was trying to throw that out of bounds, right?
Yeah, and when you do that, you better make sure it gets out of bounds. But we come right back. Darrell Davis, the senior out of St. Louis, Missouri, makes a fine interception to stall another Louisville drive. So if we turn it over, they turn it over. But now we do get a little bit of a drive there late in the quarter. We actually run our PAT field goal team on in, and we kick a field goal with 3 seconds to go in the half. And you know what? We're feeling not bad, Dave. We're down 21-3, but I thought that, other than those few miscues on the special teams, boy, we're right there in the ball game.
Yeah, the Racers getting on the board there at the end of the first half. Gave them some encouragement, and the second half, you're going to like it a lot, especially the way the Racers defense played. We'll take a break here on the Race Report with Chris Hatcher and come back with more.
Basically, it's about symmetry. I'm good.
Be honest here, man.
Fuck it. I'm good.
My bad. I'm good.
I'm the man! I'm good. Ready? No.
Men can take anything.
I'm good.
Except the taste of Diet Cola. Until now, Pepsi Max, the first Diet Cola for men.
This is good.
At New Wave Communications, we've made a commitment to provide the best in communication services to our customers and to provide a positive impact in the communities we serve, which is why we're thrilled to have won the prestigious Independent Operator of the Year award, given each year to one cable company in the country for distinguished excellence in technology, operations, and community involvement. Thank you for giving New Wave the opportunity to serve your community. We truly appreciate your business.
Roof Brothers, a Paducah tradition for 100 years. Roof Brothers, locally owned, family run. Roof Brothers, the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits found anywhere. Roof Brothers, service from selecting that special beverage for that special occasion to a keg party at the lake. Roof Brothers, 2 locations to serve you. Roof Brothers, proud supporters of Murray State Athletics.
Like the thoroughbreds we are named for, racers are spirited and proud. We have the heart and will to succeed, to go farther, learn more, and embrace wisdom. We are champions who take our place in the Murray State tradition. We are racers.
Isaiah, you ready to get the season started?
Coach, I can't wait. And if the fans thought they seen the Racers offense last year, wait till they see the Racers this season.
We're ready.
We're ready.
Racer One's ready. I'm ready. Are you ready?
Get your season tickets now.